back to my channel. It's been 9 months since I last uploaded a video, and there's no real reason for that. I didn't really have any video ideas that I wanted to do, and with the lockdown and things, like, I guess it just wasn't, I mean, it was the perfect time to do it, but it just wasn't really my priority to kind of film a video. So like I said, just didn't really know what to film. I wasn't really sure where I wanted to take kind of my channel. I'm not sure, I still don't really know. So yeah, that's kind of just the reason I didn't film. It was kind of up until the last like maybe 3 or 4 months when I still didn't really know what to film, and then I got loads of comments asking for the Beachy wave, so obviously I'm now here uploading that. Some people also wanted to know what I use on my hair, like product wise, so I will just quickly go through that. Basically, I use the Bedhead shampoo and conditioner, the like big bottles. You can buy them in Costco, you can buy them in TK Maxx. I get them normally from Costco, and I use the red ones. I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So I use those. Then I use the Beauty Works Argan serum at the minute. I'm nearly out of it. It's quite a good serum. It's good for extensions. I also use the leave-in conditioner from Way, which I really like. I've got the wave spray from Way, which I don't use a huge amount unless I'm doing these kind of styles. And then I use the VO5 heat protection. That's pretty much all I use on my hair. I use a mask once a week. My extensionists have just come out with a brand of hair care, so at the minute I'm using their mask. So I'll link everything that I've just kind of said down below if you want to try anything out. They are really good. So yeah, at the time of filming the first Airwrap video, I was actually working for Dyson. I wasn't working with them, like I physically worked for them. And the reason I filmed that video was because I had so many people come in and ask me how to use them, or, you know, they'd already bought one and just couldn't like replicate what I'd done in their hair or whatever. So I decided to film the video so that they could just follow along from home, and obviously it got a lot of views. I think it's at like 120k now, which is crazy, but obviously a lot of people need to see it. So I'm hoping that this video will be just as helpful as that video, and that you can get something out of this one as well. I have literally I had to refilm this like section because it just, when I went to edit it, it just looked a bit odd. So I've just literally put some curls back in the front of my hair because I pulled it up, and then I sat there and I started editing it and I was like, oh my god. So I've just literally just put some more curls. So if it looks slightly different than when the tutorial was on, that's why. But I did the exact same way I was doing it in the tutorial, so it shouldn't be that different. And I use a bit more wave spray just to zhuzh it up a little bit, because it obviously I just pulled it back up, because we're not going anywhere because we're still in lockdown. And yeah, that's what I really need to say. If you've got any other video ideas, please let me know, or if you just want more like chatty videos, we can do that as well. I don't know, I can do anything. If you've got any other video ideas or anything that you want to see, please leave them in the comments. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments, and enjoy the tutorial. Okay, so we're going to use the smaller little barrels. They're the smaller ones that come, I can't remember what size they are, but they're smaller ones. And it doesn't matter which direction they go in, I actually only use one of them to do the beach waves. High heat, high speed, same as kind of normal. I mean, if you want to put it on lower you can, but it's just not going to be kind of as easy. I'm on like day 2 hair, I want to say, so it's not too bad. Oh. And this is what my hair looks like coming out of a ponytail. So I'm just gonna brush it out. I got it cut from the last time I did an Airwrap video. It's still pretty long, but just not as long. I'm just gonna grab a hairband. I'm trying to work out how to section it, because I haven't used the Airwrap in a while, obviously with like lockdown and stuff. I just haven't used it. I'm thinking, how should I do it? I'll do it in 2 sections. So I'm gonna section the top part up. I literally haven't filmed a video since like February, so I was rusty then, gonna be rusty now. And then I'm gonna just wet pieces as I go around. I think I don't I can't be bothered to do it like in sections because it dries quicker. My water bottle, and I'm just gonna take pieces from the back. You can do these like bigger, you can do them smaller. I'm doing them quite wide, I guess you can kind of see, because obviously they're meant to be like loose beachy waves. You don't really need them like too thin. And I'm saturating it. I'm just making sure that it's like not too wet. And then you take the machine. Obviously, if you haven't watched the last video I did on the Airwrap, I kind of go through more of the controls and stuff, but highest heat, highest speed, and probably still going to do a cool shot as well. So turn the machine on. I take it from behind, wrap it, and then you want to hold the tail out to get it beachy. Hold it for like 10-20 seconds. Do a cool shot for like another 10. And then off and down. So you can kind of see that it gives you like a loose wave, and obviously you've got a straight end, which is kind of what you want. I did like a practice run the other day because I knew I needed to film this video, and I obviously haven't used it in ages. I just completely forgot how to use it, so I did do a practice run and I made it too wet. I made it, it was too dry in some places, so even I practice. So I'm going to do it again. Take it, fine. Cool shot again. And off, and then you can just let it fall off. So you can see, oh, let's move this bit her. So you can see it there. So it just like kicked me off for not having enough storage, which I was thinking, I don't know how that's worked, but basically it's because I've been saving too many TikToks, like the videos. So I just had to go through and delete them. So if this looks very like cut up, that's why. But we're just doing the same thing again, to be honest with you. Full shot again. And take it down. The thing is, because they're like beachy waves, you don't really want them to be like perfect, so I'm quite lazy with them. Like I'll just put them, just do them however. Also, yeah, because you're wrapping, I just didn't even really mention what I was doing in the first place, but because you're wrapping it doesn't really matter like which direction it goes or whatever, because obviously normally you'd kind of hold it and let it wrap itself, but you're not doing that. So I do think it is easier, like it's easier. I think this is 10 times easier, but I guess I've been used to like curling tongs rather than these. But I'm going to finish off the bottom and then I'll show you how to do it again on the top, but it's the same. So this is the bottom done. You can kind of see they like do drop a bit, like these ones. These ones look very curly, but like at the back you can see they've already started dropping. And what you can use like if you wanted to use any like product or anything, you could use like wave spray, the wave spray, and you should probably put this in first or put it in second, and then if you just kind of scrunch it, it's just like using a salt spray, to be honest with you, but it will just add a little bit more texture. Like these bits will drop, they look very curly at the minute, but they're just really like nice loose waves, I think. So like I said, the top is pretty much the same, but I was just thinking as I was doing it, I didn't show you that like when I do it, when I take the curl out, I pull the bottom. So I'll show you when I do this, these sections. But by pulling the bottom, you're just kind of pulling the curl out a little bit whilst it's still warmish. Which I used to do that by accident all the time. When I was like younger and first starting to curl my hair, I used to do it all the time, and I'd be like, why are my curls not staying? And it was literally because I was just pulling them out. I'm also due a hair dye, so please don't look at my roots either. So yeah, again, I'll just show you on this piece how I pull the curl down, but the rest of it is just pretty self-explanatory. Like just continue doing this. Like there's not a particular way. Like I don't change anything as I go around. I mean, you could change the way that you curl it if you wanted to, but I just don't do that. So yes, turn the machine on, hold it for like 10-20 seconds, keep the long bit out the bottom, cold shot, and then turn it off, and then just pull on it, and you can kind of see that like unravels the end a little bit. And that's how you'll get it looking a bit more beachy. I mean, you could do it to the end if you don't like the straight bit at the end, but I do think that makes it look more beachy. So yeah, I'll just continue doing the top of my head, and then that's it. So that's the end of the tutorial video. You can kind of see underneath they're like dropping out I said a little bit, you can kind of see they've dropped out. I don't know why that is. My hair's normally okay with it, but everywhere else, this side's fine. I think I should just maybe put the wave spray on first, or hairspray it. I don't know. But I still look like the way this looks. So thank you all so much for the support on my last video, and hopefully this video will go down well as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment, tell me any video ideas you have, because that's the reason why I've just been AWOL since February, because I had no idea what to film, and then obviously lockdown happened and whatever. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions, literally anything, let me know. Any questions, let me know. I've been replying to quite a lot of the questions on the Dyson video when people have asked like what to do with certain things, so yeah, let me know. So you don't need the thing to like wrap it for you.